Have you ever felt like every time you try to achieve something, something or someone gets in the way? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's doubt, or even other people's opinions holding you back. What if I told you that the biggest obstacle isn't out there? It's in there. I've been there too. I used to feel stuck, frustrated, and sometimes even powerless because it seemed like I couldn't get past the challenges in my life. I blamed my circumstances, I blamed my past, and even other people. But one day I had a conversation completely flipped my perspective. That one conversation led to a mindset shift so powerful that it changed how I approach everything in life, from my careers to my relationships. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, how this mindset shift works, and how it can, help you overcome anything that's holding you back. So, a few years ago, I was stuck in a rut. I had big dreams, as always. I wanted to start my own business. I wanted to improve my relationships and feel confident in myself. But no matter what I did, it felt like I was going in circles. I kept telling myself, you know, um, I'll never succeed because I don't have the resources, or I'll never succeed because it's just not the right time. I remember one day in particular, I was venting to a mentor, listing all the reasons why I couldn't move forward. I said, I don't have the money, I don't have the connections or the skills to make this happen. And do you know what they say to me? They said, stop focusing on what you don't have and start asking yourself, what can I do with what I have right now? At first, I was defensive. I thought, what does that even mean? How can I do anything without, the resources I need? But then I realized they were right. I'd been so focused on what I lacked that I wasn't seeing the opportunities right in front of me. That conversation was the wake up call I needed. The mindset shift is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's about focusing your energy on what you can control instead of wasting your energy in what you cannot. You know, instead of thinking, I don't have enough money to start this project, ask yourself, what small step can I take with the resources I already have? For example, if let's say if you want to start a business but you don't have money, start by researching your industry for free online or networking on LinkedIn. If you are struggling to get fit but don't have access to a gym, start with body weight exercises at home. If you want to learn a new skill but don't have time for formal classes, watch free tutorials on YouTube or read books from the library. After that conversation, I started small. Instead of worrying about not having a big budget for my business idea, I focused on creating a free blog to share my expertise. That one step led to opportunities I never expected: collaborations, clients, and eventually the money I needed to grow. When you start focusing on what you don't have, something amazing happens. You start feeling or seeing possibilities instead of barriers. You realize that, you're not as stuck as you thought. You're just one small action away from progress. Within months of adopting this mindset, I went from feeling stuck to making consistent progress. My business idea that seemed impossible became a reality. I started building, connections. I started gaining confidence and seeing real results, not because I had everything I needed, but because I used what I already had. This shift didn't just change my career, it changed how I approach every challenge in life. When something, when something felt overwhelming, I would stop and ask myself, what is one thing I can do right now? It's incredible how empowering that simple question can be. And here is the best part, you don't need to be rich, you don't need to be talented or lucky to do this. Anyone can shift their mindset and start focusing on on what's possible, instead of what is missing. So, to recap, the key is, to shift your focus from what you don't have to what you can do with what you already have. It's about it's about taking small, intentional steps toward your goals, no matter how limited your resources may seem. Here's what I want you to do right now. Think of one area in your life where you feel stuck. Then ask yourself, what is one small action I can take today to move forward? It doesn't have to be big, just one step. And then do it. After you've done it, come back here and let me know in the comments. I want to hear your stories. What challenges are you facing and how are you overcoming them? If this video gave you a new perspective, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got more stories, hacks, and of course, strategies coming your way that you won't want to miss. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share this video with them. It might just change their life.